Hey guys, how's it going? It's Chloe and today I'm doing a cooking video. Well, sort of. I'm not really cooking anything, but I'm putting stuff together, so I guess that kind of counts. So I'm going to be doing 3 different kinds of smoothie bowls. They're my absolute favorite. I have them for breakfast, I have them as snacks or pre or post workout. They're just, they're so good and fresh and they make me feel really good too, so hopefully you'll enjoy them. But honestly, you don't necessarily have to do the 3 kinds I do. You could practically put anything you want in them and make it as you want. Like, take whatever ingredients you have in your house and use that. You don't necessarily have to go and buy these things and do exactly as I say, but it's a good guideline or a good way to start having them. And if you've ever wondered how they're made or what to do, this is it. So I'm going to be doing 3 different ones. There's going to be a cherry bowl, a blueberry bowl, and a green smoothie bowl. They're my 3 top favorite ones. They're my go-tos. I really like them, and they're easy to make, and they don't take that many ingredients, and most of them actually have kind of the same ingredients, so they're always things that I have at home, which is what I like, and they're super easy and quick to make. So the first one that I'm going to start with is a cherry bowl smoothie. Great. So you don't really need a lot for the cherry one. Basically, I'm just using frozen cherries. I can find them like at Walmart, any grocery stores really. I never really have any issues finding these. And then you can use any sort of nut milk, or if you prefer dairy too, go for that. But I personally can't I can't drink or eat dairy. So I'm using cashew milk today. And then a banana. This one is frozen already. That's what I normally do. If my bananas aren't too fresh, I will cut them up before they go bad and use them for my smoothies. And then some vanilla extract. I've got cinnamon. And then for toppings, I'm going to be using more cherries, some cut up almonds, and some flax seeds. But again, for toppings, you can practically use anything you want. Nut butters are really good on them. I personally don't really like having nut butters on my smoothie bowls, but I know a lot of people do, so if you like that, then go for it. Oh, and a lemon, so the juice of a lemon. So we're gonna add half of that, or half a lemon, I mean. And then just blend it all. So the banana, this one I'm using a full banana. And then I'm using about a cup of cherries, I would say. I eyeball these things, I don't really measure them, but yeah. And then next thing is a lemon, or half a lemon. If I can fit this in here, this is a huge lemon. Usually they fit without issues. But it just adds that really fresh, citrusy flavor. And I try and add lemon to almost all of them because I know that lemon is detoxing, it's good for your skin and your body and a bunch of other things. So yeah. And then I have about half a cup of the cashew milk. So I don't put very much liquid in my smoothie bowls because I prefer them to be a more like creamy, thicker consistency, so that it's more like a thicker smoothie that you can eat with a spoon, and it's not necessarily something you drink. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but and that is also why I usually use frozen fruits or vegetables, just because it gives it that thicker consistency. But again, you can use fresh vegetables if you want to. If that's what I've got, I'll use that. But it honestly, it's gonna taste the same. It's just the consistency that will change. And then for the vanilla, I usually just put like a tiny splash of it. I normally put protein or vanilla protein powder in this one, but I didn't feel like it today because I've already worked out and had my protein powder, so I don't need it again. And then I'll do like a couple dashes of cinnamon. And that is it for this one. We're ready to blend. Okay, so you could use any blender you want. This one is really not that great. It's from Walmart. It was super cheap. Honestly, I wish I had a better one because it does take a little while to blend sometimes. But yeah, that you can blend stuff with, use it. It will work. Like you can see, there isn't that much in there. So anyways, yeah. So now the easy part, you just grab your smoothie and you pour it into the bowl of your choice. So this one isn't as thick as it usually is. It's probably because I had my cherries sitting out for a while, but it's a really pretty color. And then you can add whatever toppings you want. So for this one, I normally do almonds. And you can put it on like however you want, obviously, but I like doing it in little lines. And then I like using flax seeds, but chia seeds or hemp seeds also do a really great job. But right now I've been really into these flax seeds. There you go. And then I like to add a couple cherries. Give it a bit more of that cherry flavor. And there we go. We are done with this one. It's very easy to make, very tasty, and I know you're going to like it. Okay, so the next smoothie bowl is the blueberry one. So I'm using this is a full cup of frozen blueberries. You can use fresh ones again too, but I like my fruits to be frozen, like I said. And then I usually add about 3 to 5 ice cubes just because the only frozen things that are going in this one are the blueberries and a frozen avocado, so it's not a lot of cold stuff, I guess. So I like to add some ice cubes just to give it a thicker consistency. The next thing is half an avocado. So I also freeze mine, but you can also buy frozen avocado. I've seen it at Walmart and Costco and a few other grocery stores. It's a bit tougher to find, but if you can't find it, just cut up your avocados before they're not so great anymore, and use them for your smoothies. It's a good way to not waste product that you might not have been using. So yeah. And the next thing is cashew milk again. You could use yogurt if you wanted to. Again, I can't have dairy, so I usually just stick to nut milks. So it's about half a cup or so. And then I normally put my vanilla protein powder in this one too, but like I said earlier, I've already had my protein powder today, so I'm just adding a bit of the vanilla extract to give it some flavor. And I believe, lemon, yes. The last thing is some more lemon juice. So I do another half of a lemon and I juice it. These things are so handy, by the way. I'm pretty sure you could find them anywhere you wanted, but if you don't want to, you can also just squeeze them and that works just as good. So yeah. And we're ready to blend. Okay, so for this one I didn't bother filming it just because I think you all know what a blender looks like and sounds like. So I just blended it for like half a minute. And then I'm just gonna pour it into the bowl. And for this one, I like to top it off with some more berries. So I'll normally do like 1 or 2 strawberries that I've already chopped. It makes it look really pretty and fresh. And then I really like pomegranates, so I really like pomegranates. So I found some frozen ones recently, which is really good because it's made putting them on my smoothie bowls really handy. So I guess this is more of like a berry smoothie bowl than just blueberry because you're adding a bunch of other berries in there, but it's super tasty. And then I normally like to put almonds in it too, just for a bit of protein. Is it protein? And then I top it off with some oatmeal. So it's just plain, not cooked oatmeal. But this one usually keeps me full for quite a while because of the almonds and the oats. But again, you don't have to put this or the exact same things as I do on here. You could put nut butters, you could put granola, anything really. And that's it. Our berry bowl or blueberry bowl is ready. Okay, so for this next one, it's the green smoothie, and it is by far my favorite of all three. This is probably the one I have the most often, and I think it's because there's vegetables in here. And the great thing is, I don't know about you, but I'm not very good at snacking on vegetables or having them for breakfast at all. I'll normally just have veggies like with lunch or with dinner or whatever. So this is a really good way to include them in your morning routine or have it as a snack or whatever. And I don't know, just this whole smoothie just feels really fresh and clean, and it makes me feel good. So I do a big handful of spinach. This one is frozen. Again, I usually, I'll have frozen spinach, I'll have fresh spinach in the fridge, and then if it's about to go bad and I'm not able to use it, I'll just freeze it and add it to my smoothies. And I promise you, you cannot taste the spinach in the smoothie. I know a lot of people don't like spinach, and I'm not a huge fan of it, but you really cannot taste it. And the next thing is half of a frozen avocado. Again, it's frozen, but you can use fresh. And then some pineapple. So I do about half a cup to a cup. I don't really measure things. You can just eyeball whatever. And then half a frozen banana. And then the juice of half a lemon. Sorry about the dogs. They probably see something outside. Okay, and the next thing is coconut water. So you can either buy it like in a big bottle or as cans. They were just, the cans were on special this time, so that's why I bought this. And I normally use like a decent amount. So this is 240 milliliters. So I'm going to use the whole thing. And this is a really good smoothie too if you're a bit dehydrated in the morning or whatever. And that is it. So I completely failed to show you or mention one of the ingredients that I do add to this green smoothie. So it's spirulina. It comes in a powder. It's a very dark greenish blue color. So I normally add a quarter to half a teaspoon to my smoothies. It's just a really good source of, it's a plant-based protein, chlorophyll, and there's some iron in there. And antioxidants and stuff, which are kind of things that I sometimes lack in my diet. So this is a good way to get all of that. And you don't taste it either, which is nice. It doesn't add any sort of weird funky taste. So get this really pretty green color. This smoothie is not very very thick, but because I was filming the video and already had gotten all of my frozen stuff out ahead of time, the fruits and vegetables had time to thaw out, so that is why it's not very thick, but normally it is, I promise you. So I like to top this one off with some granola. So I've got toasted coconut granola from Trader Joe's. I absolutely love coconut, and this doesn't taste green at all. It basically just tastes like a tropical smoothie. So I love to add coconut and things like that to it to make it even more of a tropical kind of thing. And this granola is really good too, and the ingredients are actually quite clean as well. There's not too much sugar, or they don't add too many things that are very good for you in it, which is why I like it, and it's really tasty. So I'm going to put some of that. I do some coconut flakes. Have I mentioned how much I like coconut? I'll add that to it. There we go. And then I really like having almonds or any sort of nut to top my smoothie bowls with, just because they really do keep you full. I also don't eat a whole lot of meat, so it's a good way to also get more protein. And there we go. It's all finished, and I'll show you a picture of what it looks like. It's honestly, it's the best. You're gonna love it. Like, if there's a smoothie bowl that I highly recommend, or out of all of them, it's this one. If you're gonna try try this one. You will not be disappointed. Alright, so that is it for my video today. I really hope you like it. I'm planning on doing more cooking type of things. I could also do even more smoothie bowl videos because I don't know, I'm always creating new ones and they're really tasty. And I really hope you try them. Let me know what you think if you do, and what you like and didn't like about it. And like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you soon. Okay, bye guys!